And we are live, everyone. I just poured myself a large glass of wine. Oof. Oh, whoa, that's a terrible wine. What the hell is this? Oh, that's awful. Uh, well, no, that's not a good white wine. My girlfriend bought it. Oh, brother. Hello, everyone. Let's. Hello, everyone, and welcome to maybe perhaps the last Turtle WoW themed stream on this channel. This channel that was built on pretty much making guides for Turtle WoW is now seemingly at an end because Turtle WoW just minutes ago, maybe 10, 20 minutes ago, got announced that it's officially shutting down. Blizzard won, and I did 2 streams prior to this one. I think I was pretty clear, even though I kept things, somewhat optimistic, maybe a little bit up in the air, but my assumption was that this was going to happen. But as you may know, we all know that someday we're all gonna die. But I think a large majority of us don't really think a whole lot about it, or maybe don't even really believe that one day it is going to happen. It's like that scene from Turtle WoW. It's that scene from Fight Club where he burns his hand and he says, "No, it's when they're driving the car." He says, "I want you to say and know that one day you're going to die." And today, Turtle WoW died officially. Maybe we all knew at some point that this was going to happen. Eventually, this was going to happen. But just like death, we just didn't know when or how. Or maybe we truly didn't believe that the judgment day was going to come. I'm trying to be a little bit poetic here. But this is a monumental moment. It's perhaps maybe the death of the channel, the death of the game that we all love and cherish so much. The community we fostered together, the memories we made along the way. It's officially met its end. Let's see the tweet. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. What do you think Torto's voice is? Is it a little bit like Hispanic? That was terrible. I'm just gonna read it normally. Hispanic. Oh, no. I'm gonna read it normally. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. And I'm not gonna fiddle with the microphone because I listened to some playbacks from last streams. This microphone stand is bad. I need a new one. Hello, friends. They say it's the journey, not the destination. How long must a journey last to be remembered fondly and warmly? We don't know. We only know that ours is coming to an end. After almost 8 years online, Turtle WoW is heading towards shutdown. The final day of operation will be May 14th, 2026. And the servers will go offline at 1200 a.m., 12 a.m. on May 15th. Working on Turtle WoW has been the highlight of our lives. It has been an honor to build with you and for you. Whether you were exploring new stories, leveling, raiding, PvPing, role-playing, or just enjoying a quiet moment in the world. Seeing how much this game means to you has been our greatest privilege. The adventure you had, the battles you fought, and the friends you met are what made it all worthwhile. We hope you will cherish those moments. What we leave behind are fond memories of an 8-year long journey, and we hope you'll remember it every now and then. Until the project's final day, we will keep technical and in-game support active for everyone who keeps playing. All realm timelines will be immediately shifted to the final progression patch for those who want to see the new raids before the project sunset. We've turned off all donations until the end of the project and want to thank you sincerely for supporting us over the years. Our website, forums, and social media will all be closed on October 16th. Finally, we want to thank our incredible team. Thank you for playing. Thank you for being such a wonderful gaming community. Thank you for your creativity and talent. Thank you, Turtle WoW. Well, guys. Hi, let's rename the stream. We're going to die together with WoW Turtle in 60 days. Man, we gotta find a different server to get hyped about. It would suck to lose the community. I really enjoy the streams and the company. Yeah. Yeah, this so the little analogy I made at the start there, so the last couple of days, I mean, we made 2 streams about this, and I was kind of, a little bit loosey-goosey with it. I wasn't feeling that bad about it. I wasn't feeling bad about the fact that this YouTube channel, is pretty, I don't know. Maybe we're going to hemorrhage subscribers. People were subscribed to this because they wanted guides or whatever. That's, a separate thing, because I just say that. Like, I enjoyed making those guides. I enjoyed making the content. It was as much for me as it was for the channel. Secondly, for Turtle WoW, like, I had 8 solid months of the most fun I've had in a video game in a long time. Like, the last time I had this much fun was maybe Classic launch, but even that wasn't that enjoyable. That very quickly turned into a stressful experience. Always talked about, like, me and my friends starting, like, private servers, not private servers, but like our own servers on Minecraft, and definitely like playing on private servers like before 2019 when Classic dropped, like Elysium and Lights Hope. But beyond that, like, this is the most fun I've had. I think this takes the cake. This is the most fun I've had in the video game. The community that I was a part of, the videos, the guilds I got to raid with, how, like, I got really involved. Yeah, absolutely the most fun I've had in World of Warcraft. The most amazing community I've been a part of. It's, it's just a game, man. Why are you so mad? Yeah, it's just a game, but like they say here, it's the friends you met are what made it all worthwhile, right? I think this was truly a transformative experience for a lot of people, because this is such a, like, diamond in the rough. There are private servers. There's always been private servers. But if you look at all of the other private servers, there's account selling, there's RTM, there's gold farming, there's all of these things that's for people who have played World of Warcraft for a long time, especially Classic. And if you started back in 2019, maybe you don't even remember how it was back on those private servers like in Nostarius and stuff like that. But post 2019, like, this is the reality of, like, private servers. You assume that you can buy gold, you can buy boosts, there's bots, there's all of those things. But somehow Turtle WoW was able to build not only like a great product run on a like a dusty old 1.12 client. And I've said this, like, I think the fact that this was run on the 1.12 client is to its benefit, because that weeded out all of those people who just wanted to get in and plug and play. They wanted to post in their weak auras and just get pumping, you know. The people who stayed with Turtle WoW, I feel like either were people who were just like, I just enjoy the game. I don't mind like the UI and what have you. Or there were people who were patient. Yes, this is a janky. The client is janky. Things are not working perfectly, but I can see that there's something interesting here. There's an interesting community, and so they stayed. And so through all of those systems, they fostered a nice community. And then on top of that, the product, like the class changes, the added content, the Everlook broadcast, all of those stuff. I really believe that they created something special with Turtle WoW. It wasn't just, I want to play Wrath of the Lich King again. I go on a Wrath of the Lich King private server. I don't care like who runs it or whatever. Oh, you can buy boost, you can buy with that, yada yada, whatever. Like, this was an original. Yes, it's based off like Blizzard's IP. Yes, but they did all of those things that everyone has talked about. They turned it into reality, and they kept the integrity of like, we're not going to have RTM, we're not going to have bots, we're not going to have gold selling, we're not going to have services, we're not going to have GDKP. So not only did they provide this Classic Plus experience, but they also guarded it against all of these things that has turned so many people away from Classic WoW. Like just going into this game and seeing people talking in chat about things that are related to the game, making groups, just shit talking, I don't know, politics, weird shit post, whatever. A world chat that's just thriving, communities that are thriving, people are making their own guilds, people are doing their own challenges, people are doing this and that. To experience that in 2026, when all games are just flooded with bots, everything is just sug brain, rush for the exit, not exit, just rush for the finish line. I want to be the best and I want to get there as fast as possible. I want to do it in the easiest way possible. But they just, all of these like fine tunings that they did, like eliminating world buffs, but not only eliminating world buffs, also expanding the consume list. So if you want to be the big boy pumper, you can bring a bunch of consumes, but you can also bring some consumes, or you can bring no consumes. And guess what? Everything is affordable. Well, okay, it's not free. If you want to have all the consumes, maybe you have to spend some time in Dire Mole East, but you don't have to do it 10 hours a day. You have to do it a couple of hours, maybe a couple of days a week. Like, everything was so well balanced, and it was accessible for every tier of motivation. Classic WoW was for sweats and sweats only. It was for degens and degens only, because those were the only people who could muster staying around a system where the chat is just GDKP and boost, GDKP and boosts. And if you want to join a raid, you have to show your logs. And check your gear score. And everything on the auction house is a gazillion gold, because it's all driven by RTM and gold selling. So you had this really, really good product. Yes, it was run on a bad client, but not only that, they safeguarded this good product. They built a nice community around it. They protected it from all the bad actors that destroy and degenerate games. And I don't really know how the fuck they did it. Because I posted a video today and I said, it doesn't matter if they release Classic Plus and it's perfect. If Blizzard can't prevent bots, it's not going to be an enjoyable experience. But somehow this I don't know, 30, 40, 50, 60 to 80 person team running a fucking, you know, he built this in a cave, that sort of thing. They can prevent real money transaction. They can prevent botting. They can safeguard and maintain a community of reasonable people who want to play a game that they like. I just think it's crazy. And I really think that one of the reasons that Turtle WoW was the big ticket target, like the big target for Blizzard, is because Turtle WoW really showed that this is possible in the modern age. Like, you can't tell me that if they can do it, a multi-billion gazillion dollar company cannot. If you can maintain this community, if you can safeguard it from bad actors, if you can keep botting and gold sellers and cabals, not cabals, but like gold cartels and whatever, if you can keep those away, and you can do it as a private server with limited staff and limited resources, then you can fucking do it if you're Microsoft. Okay? You can. Like, I don't fucking care what you tell me about, like, in the modern age, you can't hire in-game GMs. If someone can do it, then fucking everyone can if they want to. What you're wanting to, like, what you want to say is that Microsoft they don't want to do it. That's fine. I understand that Microsoft don't want to do this. I understand that Blizzard don't want to do this because it's not profitable. But don't tell me that they can't, okay? They can. You can foster a wholesome, like, sustainable community around a product that is good. Not perfect, just good. And this, like, okay product turns to something amazing that people love because you have people who are passionate and are willing to guard it and make sure it doesn't turn into a fucking degenerate gold sink pile where it's just, you know, something to extract money from the pockets of the players who spend time in it. That's the bottom line. It's proof that passion and vision and skill and talent can produce something amazing. In the modern fucking capitalist hell that we live in. Corporatism hell. Call it whatever you want if you get triggered whenever someone fucking criticizes the modern day ecosystem of economics. Call it whatever you want. But this is a proof that you can produce. Yes, were there bad actors? Is Torda and Shenna and whatever probably also like money grubbing bad actors that wanted to push this and make as much money off of it, and maybe that's what like pushed it over the edge and made it so that this eventually ended up on Blizzard's desk and led to the lawsuit and yada yada. Yes, but for 8 years this was a thriving community that, despite all that, they managed to give their players a good product. Okay? And they didn't do it while like lining their pockets with their money. They didn't make it subscription based. They didn't have pay to win or microtransactions. They managed to provide a quality product without fucking over the player base. And I think that is what scared Blizzard. I think that's the ugly mirror that was held up against Blizzard's face. The proof is in the pudding. You can do this. You can provide a good classic product that is not turned in to just a goal, like a money extraction thing. That is not flooded with bad actors. You can keep it wholesome and you can keep it good and just good, okay? And I think that's the crazy thing. That's how long of a rant was that? Like 20 minutes? Maybe let's start fucking reading some comments. Holy shit, man. Oh, let's take a swig of the really bad tasting wine before we go in the comments. Maybe switch over to general chat. I guess everyone has seen this by now. Also, put in a snooze. If I equip Soulstone, I'll be okay, right? Exactly. If you equip Soulstone, next time you log in and it says disconnect, you'll just instantly like revive, like wake up in a new server. Enigma, hi, let's rename the stream. Oh yeah, we wrote that already. Man, we're gonna find you different. Yes, Flores. I want to talk about that. What's next? At least we're getting all the raids released on Ambishire. How long do we have to clear them all? A month? We better get gearing. I actually thought they would keep running by some miracle. I did not. I just didn't. I think I was pretty clear that this is where it was heading. It made sense. I don't think it's worth or like has any value to keep speculating on it, but I think some people were in real deep shit when it comes to like real deep legal shit, and that's why they came to settlement. Yep, completely agree. It's completely shook me how well the game was maintained. The community proposing that joy, prospering that joy that feels like the true classic journey. Yes. There will be a restart that will unlock all faces. Yep, I read that. Sad day, but I will still keep playing till the end. Hell yeah, Rusty. Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be a big community planned event, just like when Astaria shut down. Yeah. Love the Everlook Radio, guys. Such a cool thing to implement. You know, just adding on to that community feel. Tim, I'll enjoy watching almost any game you're gonna play. I love to hear it, Tim. Thank you. Smart Pills just joined. What's up, Smart? Long viewer of the stream. Not even 2 days ago, I helped sign a guild charter for a group of friends just starting out who's brand new. I'm not even sad for me. Oh. But instead that they're not gonna get the opportunity that I did. Oh, dude, Coloris. Don't make a teardrop from my eye. Oh, big true. Imagine that WoW, like what WoW could be if the corpors weren't the ones piloting the ship. Yep. I like you again. I don't care. You can talk to me however much. Like I understand. There's people who work in IT. There's people who have been in the industry that are typing these stuff. I understand that the world is a dark and sad place. Like I understand that at some point you gotta become a realist. I understand that. But if someone can do it, then someone else can. And if that someone else has a fuck ton of money, I understand that there's shareholder values and that there's boards and that there's things in loop. I don't know, like, yes, when corporations become huge, then it's like, it's a self-revolving machine that doesn't answer to anyone. I understand that. I understand the dark reality of the 2020s or the 21st century. I understand all of this. But if someone did it, then someone else can, okay? It is possible. It's not on the level of fucking world peace, okay? When someone goes, yeah, and I want $1 gazillion and I want to be wealthy and I want to cure cancer. This is, the thing is, no one has cured cancer. Well, we can get into that because I'm a med student. Like, there are some fucking cancers that are sort of cured. No one has instilled world peace. We can all agree on that. There's still war going on, and that feat would be next to impossible. But you know what someone did? They fucking made a server that a lot of people enjoy, and they didn't milk their community of every single dollar they had, and they maintained that for a long time. 8 years is a long time. Okay? So it is possible. Don't fucking tell me it's not. That's the only thing that I'm gonna fucking flame out on. If anyone goes, well, actually, like, yes, I understand. I know all the caveats. I understand all the systems. It's a fucking hellhole out there. I understand it. But if someone did it, then someone else can fucking do it, okay? Back to reading comments. Imagine, yes, Turtle WoW SAGMs deleted my character. Let's go. Oh, hell yeah, Orleo. Orly Wolf. Welcome to the stream. That time I has me pondering what you said. I can tell you what I said. I just gave him the short on this. TikTok. This. I pretty much summarized this. I think they weren't too happy with Bowser. I think Bowser probably had some people in the development team angry at him. So I pretty much like paraphrased what this thing says, and that got me banned for 24 hours. So okay, I didn't write like some fucking wild stuff. That's what I did. That's what got me banned for 24 hours. You're still handsome, brother. Thank you. It's sad to see the server go though. Yep. Toma, welcome to the stream. Hello, I just logged in. Is Turtle WoW truly over? It is. It is truly over. They did announce something. They announced everything. They announced that it's over. Officially over. No more TikTok, you're late. It's over. My first time playing WoW. I had a fucking blast. Verby from Pulled On 5. I see you. I see you. Salute y'all, brothers and sisters. Salute you back. It's official. Shutting down. It is elite. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream. Rusty, come make DJ Shells walk from Dunmore Road towards wetlands on Ambershire. Starts in 1 hour and 40 minutes. All right, we got to do that. We got to do that. Regardless, on Blizz Classic numbers that are Turtle WoW totally embarrassed them big time. Yes. Yeah. I mean, if they release Classic Plus, it's going to be massive. But it's going to meet the same end as it always does. It's gonna maintain a player base that's always been there. It's gonna select for a player base that are okay with the systems in play. But and you can go like it's so like people enjoy this. People enjoy botting. People enjoy real money transactions. That's systems that some people enjoy. They don't have an issue with it. That's not the sort of people that I want to play with. That's not the sort of game that I want to play. And it would be hard to I don't know, argue that those systems are like objectively bad. But I think it's much easier to argue that those systems are objectively bad than argue that it's good to have not real players playing your game, occupying your game, and abusing systems in your game and destroying the economy. I think it would be easier to argue that it's good to not have bots or RTM in your game. But that's just me, you know? But if Classic Plus drops, it's gonna do well, but it's gonna have the same issues. People are gonna be unhappy. The economy is gonna be bad unless they do. I just don't think they can. They can't do it. It's not the same company. It's not a passion project. I don't think they have the skill or the will or the passion to produce something that is close to what Turtle WoW did. I know it's cliche, but like passion project is a thing. If you look at I don't know, some like truly historic artwork, like what is it? I don't want to like say, what is it, the 16th Chapel, like the ceiling painting, like, you know, there's like truly like I'm not comparing that to Turtle WoW, but like, you know, like those truly like transformative things that have like lived a long time that people watch like this is amazing. Or if you look at just like the early games of the 2000s, like Halo, or World of Warcraft when it first dropped, that was passionate, skilled, dedicated people who made those games. They had a vision. They went on and they were like, this isn't really perfect. Let's switch this. They add this, you know. when you go to a zone and there's something off in the end, or there's some extra thing that makes like that like completes this feeling of this is a real world. This is something that someone put a lot of time in to like tie everything together. That's only possible when you're not the. That's only possible when you're working for something more than purely a paycheck. If you're only working towards a paycheck, you will never make something transformative. You will never make something truly unique and good. If all you're doing is working towards money, you will never be motivated enough to make something truly great. That's very fluff, but I truly believe if you go back and you listen to interview of the core development team of Bungie or Valve or Blizzard, they love that shit, okay? They grew up playing video games. They built it from the ground up. They loved those products. They were geeks. They were nerds. They wanted to make something amazing. Do you think that the execs, like the higher ups at Microsoft, that are only looking at charts, spreadsheets of last year's returns, do you think it ever crosses those people's minds about like, I want to make something great, I want to make something transformative, I want to make something that people remember? No, because it's just like what it is. It's not that those people are evil, okay? They're not like, oh, like, what is this called? Dragging, smashing your, I don't even know what this is in English, okay? They're not doing this and going money. They're just like operating within the system that exists. The only people who get to keep going are the people who only prioritize profits. Those are the people who are elevated to boss position, chief positions. I don't know. My English is not helping me here. Those are the people who are elevated, that are succeeding in this market, and the people who are spending an extra or 2 hours to make something, a little change in a video game, to make it like, ooh, let's change this little thing. Oh, I want to do this, or I have this original idea. Those people are not elevated. Those people are not brought forward. Okay? It's the people who bring consistent returns, who only value that. And in a system where we have microtransactions, that's like, it's just that, okay? That's how you make money. You just make a quick buck, make a quick buck. Reliable. That's why it's just not like nothing. There's not, Classic Plus won't be anything special. It might be good, but it won't be something special. It's not going to be amazing. It's not going to be something that keeps people playing for a long time. It's not going to be a community of just like passionate players. No, it's not going to be something like this, because this was built with passion. Maybe somewhere along the way, bad actors got in and they pushed it too far. But all of the things that we are still playing today was built by really skilled and passionate people in the 2000s and 90s. And then it's just been regurgitated and just denigrated over the years. And those people have long left. When people talk about like visionaries, like great people, that's what that did. Like that's what's needed to make something transformative. I don't know. I'm going off topic here, but Jesus, like I think this is such a fucking sad thing. Shit, I'm learning Chinese now. Yeah, we're all being chilling here. I worked on multiple games as a volunteer administrator. The amount of volunteer work that could solve this BS is pathetic. I'm glad I played Turtle WoW and experienced new content. It will be hard to play a basic version now. I'm fearful it will take a long time for someone to make high quality content again. Yep. Rubbing their greedy little palms. Yes. Rubbing your greedy palms. That's what I'm saying. Yes, thank you. Why are they not closing Turtle WoW South America or China? Oh, so is that confirmed? Are they only closing the EA servers? Yeah, I think they're closing everything. Are you gonna play on Project Epoch? I don't know, man. I don't know what we're gonna do. Every like I logged on. The announcement was how long ago? Like less than an hour ago. Oh, WoW is not for the game itself. It's for the players and community, etc. If you take the game and play a single player version, it will suck. Yeah. Yes. I've never had fun. No, I've never had like truly fun playing WoW alone. And if it was a single player game, maybe like it wouldn't be a great game. I mean, this is the Josh Strife Hayes thing of like people are like fiending over that like new and fresh, like that super advanced new MMO that's gonna come out. And he made the argument that it was never about the gameplay like by itself. When World of Warcraft dropped in 2005, there was no Discord, there was no Instagram or fucking TikTok or anything, right? There was no Facebook even. So it was a place, like an amazing game, but that also where you could go on and talk to other people. And that was a massive novelty. World of Warcraft Classic, especially Classic. Classic has always been about the community. And as World of Warcraft evolved, it became more and more single player focused, right? You didn't have to talk to people. You didn't like a barrier of entry into Classic WoW, into Vanilla WoW, is that if you want to make a group, you have to advertise it. You have to write to people. You have to walk to the dungeon. You have to go through barriers where you are forced to interact with people. I truly believe like if you join, you cannot play Classic WoW or Vanilla WoW solo. I mean, you can, but if you had never played this game, within a week, you would have people in your friends list that you talk to. Just naturally, it would just happen. So it is about the community. And if your game is not occupied by, first of all, people that you want to talk to, normal, sane people, but if it's further than that, occupied by fucking bots that you can't talk to, then what the fuck are we doing? Ah! Good point there. And welcome to the chat. Only closing you? Yes. No. Yes. WoW itself is a cool game, but the game to play with a lot of people. WoW is the... Yeah. Totally agree. Oh, I've just been on a fucking long rant here. Oh, brother. Let's hop back to general. See what's going on. F to the last playable version of WoW. For someone who adored the world and narrative of Turtle WoW, felt the closest to the old WoW Blizzard feel. Yeah. Being able to get the boys to all hop on and play hardcore, just hopping on and leveling experiencing the original content, let me get lost in what WoW used to feel like. I think this is a big, yeah, what it used to feel like, right? Unfortunately, I know that nothing Blizzard does will ever capture what they used to be. Their game is stuck with body time. Okay, whatever. This is not the issue. If you think this is the biggest issue, whatever. More power to you. No matter what version they try to push, that will always have an impact in their creative process. Are you really gonna boil this down to them having type A and B? I made the decision. Is this a shit? Am I getting trolled? I made the decision to not play any Blizzard version unless they 180, so they marks the true end of the world. Wow. Okay, please, guys. Can we just all agree that the problem with Blizzard is not the fact that they have type A and type B? It's the fact that they have this is fucking cringe. It's just like your game is total bullshit, and you think adding, an LGBTQ positive approach to it, I couldn't care less. This is non-issue. This is just like a non-issue. This is how you should pro stuff like this. It's a non-issue. It's a distraction from what's really going on. Okay? Moving on. This is not the downfall or has anything to do why everything is so fucking bad. It's a non-issue. Who fucking cares? But yes, everything else is fine here. Ooh, let's see here. Bosa, what's up? Long time no see. Hi Xanadu, saw the announcement. I must say I'm shooked. I've been Turtle WoW for like a year and just started leveling rogue. It's so disappointing. I mean, I was part of the community for what, 8 months? 8-9 months? I think Epoch sounds the most similar. Yeah. Sure. Like we were all hyped for Epoch when that was going on, but again, like if Epoch pulls in 6K people, maybe that's just gonna shut down. I know. wait, I gotta show this. Who linked that? Before you go on Epoch, I mean, this is, yeah, here we go. No. Just wrong. Just going, everything's going in the wrong place. Oh, well, I mean, okay, let's cancel. Okay, first of all, it's this Project Epoch 2026. But if you watched the stream yesterday, this was just like a fake gold selling site that bought the Project Epoch thing. So, and like at the end, like at the bottom, there was like 4 Chinese people holding up papers saying like, "Oh, you can buy leveling services, ranking services, and gold." But now that server is down as well. So. Blizzard really should offer a superior solution to private servers by allowing them to host their own modded alternative versions so the projects like Turtle WoW could keep. Yes. I mean, when you first read that, you go like, yeah, that would be like crazy, blah, blah, blah. But then when you think about it, like, what are the biggest games right now? Minecraft and Roblox. And Minecraft and Roblox is like purely run on the fact that people can make their own servers with their own mods. Like, that's it. How long did you play Minecraft like normally before you joined like a Tekkit server or something? It's not a foreign thing that offering your like your what do you call it? What, intellectual property, IP? Jesus, stroke. I'm having a stroke. Call the doctor, but not for me. It's not crazy to think that you could do something like that. I've gone to Epoch. I've gone to Epoch. Let's see what comes of it. Yeah, let's see. If you're logging on name, can you tell me what the population is? Bro, this is so fucking sad. Dirch, I agree. Bosa, honestly, I'm sad right now. Yeah. I'm coping with this by sipping some wine and screaming. What does Blizzard lose beside a little bit of money? Brother, if you knew what the lifeblood of the industry is, a little bit of money. It's the only thing anyone cares about. They're actively firebombing their own player base with Midnight. I don't know what the I don't fucking care, honestly. I couldn't care less. It's just a testimony to just the tragedy of being able to create this beautiful thing. Just, yeah, like, I mean, if like Turtle WoW is a Blizzard product, it is. It's their IP. And then the core game is their product. It's this wonderful thing that they released fucking 20 years ago. And it was so good that people are still playing it 20 years later. Like, the people who built that, the original Blizzard team, this was the thing that I was trying to, like, the argument that I was trying to make in, like, this, why, like, in the original video I made about this lawsuit, is that they made something truly great because they were skilled, passionate, talented people working on something. And they weren't solely driven by money. Okay? They were driven by a vision. They had a vision of this great, amazing thing. And they started from the bottom, and now they were there to make this amazing thing. And I just think, like, Turtle WoW is the last, it's like the last thing that encapsulated this. It really encapsulated that feeling, you know? It felt like when you played Turtle WoW, it felt like there was people, like the people who worked on this, you really felt like they cared, you know? Maybe they didn't, maybe it was fucking all money, whatever, but it felt like they cared, and the product that you got to play was good. You know? It really, like, there was a vision behind it. I truly believe that there was people in front of the computers going, print.el hello world, x for loop, you know, like the people who were doing this. I truly feel like when they went home from their job, when they did their, like, 9 to 5 at the office, when they went home to their girlfriend or their apartment, they were thinking about, like, oh, but maybe we should, like, add this, and, like, ooh, and what if, oh, and tomorrow I'm gonna, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add this. Like, they didn't go home and be like, oh, what a fucking terrible day. And they opened the fridge, brought out a beer, and sat down in the sofa and, like, flicked on Netflix. I truly believe that a lot of people who worked on this project, they really fucking loved it. They were passionate about it. And you can feel that playing a game. And you can feel when a game is soulless, when you feel like no one gives a fuck about this. Everyone is just collecting a paycheck, and the people at the top are collecting bank. Ugh. $1K player base on Epoch according to our all right, yeah. So we know where a lot of people, at least some people, are going. 1.1 at the moment. Oh, sheesh. Yeah, it was like maybe like 3 streams ago, it was like 250. And the last stream, I think it was 500, and now it's 1.1K. Wow, okay. Dan Stag, yo San, used your guides the last months or so to level a mage. Thanks for insight and help. Hope you're not too sad about Turtle WoW. GG, well played. Thank you, Dank, and I'm sorry you didn't get to experience the wonderful gameplay of Endgame Mage. It truly was really fun. I'm glad it helped you level your mage. Fortunately, we didn't get there all the way. Midnight's PC, fucked up, bro. Barbie Playhouse expansion. Yep. Can we call in to you and our... yes, you want to call in? Oh, like we're taking call-ins? Do you guys want to do that? Like, have a short little rant? If we're gonna do it like a radio show, I want you to have prepared a rant. Like, it can't go on forever. You have to have prepared something that you want to say. We can do that, Arvid, or Arvid, but you have to have prepared a segment. Oh, you don't think? Wait, let me put live chat, because maybe things are getting sorted out. My guild going Epog Gurabashi. Why are you saying Epog? Epog. I was looking to playing some WoW on the weekend. Now I'm sad that I really lost motivation to play. I mean, I was gonna raid in 13 minutes. I was pumped to... Can you believe that I didn't get banned of Sephiroth? I played for 8 months on Ambershire. Never got banned of Sephiroth. Now people are spreading more rumors about Ascension making some deal with Blizzard. I wouldn't be surprised. It's really weird why like Ascension hasn't gotten hit. It has to be some backdoor deal. And only thing I know about Ascension is that it's very much pay to win. Am I still in general? Why are people like posting? Uh-huh. Imagine the alternative timeline where Unreal 5 launcher went live and was already playable. Yeah. You know, in some off, what do you call it? A parallel universe. Multiverse? In some multiverse, we have Unreal 5. Amazing. In some alternate universe, Turtle does a hostile takeover of Microsoft through sheer like anarcho-capitalism. I don't know. What a true shame, Cedric. Welcome to the chat. Turtle WoW was an incredible server. The community, the changes, the rules overall, one of the best experience I've had online, and the only since I played vanilla, since vanilla and WoW. Yeah, I feel that experience you've got to share that experience with a lot of people, Cedric. I feel like that's the sentiment that a lot of people are sharing, that this truly emulated that like vanilla feel, not classic feel, vanilla feel. For me, it felt like what it was like when I started playing on private servers in like 2015, when I didn't know anything about the game and I just like logged on one day and I started playing. And then I made a guild and I found a guild and I played with that guild and I made friends for life. And then 2019 Classic dropped, and I haven't enjoyed World of Warcraft since until I started playing on Turtle. Yeah, having fan-made private servers has always been a thing since the dawn of time. Yeah. I wouldn't be playing WoW if it wasn't for Turtle. Now it's... Yeah, like, for example, I wouldn't be playing WoW. I wouldn't be a WoW player if I hadn't... Because I started playing on... Warlords or Draenor. I just like World of Warcraft. I never tried it. I hopped onto Warlords or Draenor. I played it for maybe a month before I was like, this fucking sucks. This is boring. But then I just happened to watch like an S-Fan stream. Like before he was big, he was streaming private servers on YouTube. And I was like, oh, I've heard a lot of things about like Classic. Oh, back in the day, you had to have 300 fire resist and it was so hard and yada yada. And then I hopped on Classic. Or like the private vanilla servers, and I became a WoW player through the private servers. I would never have played World of Warcraft if it wasn't for those OG Nestarius, Lights Hope, Elysian private servers. Question is if a successor project can appear receiving the Turtle database. I just think like this massive purge has just happened. I think this is forever is going to hamper and hold people off from private servers. Private servers are still going to exist. They're going to keep existing. But this was such a beloved project. And it's such a big project that, and how it was finally taken down. When like everyone was talking about, oh, they can move the servers here and there and yada yada. And then it was taken down. So all of this talk about like you can go outside the jurisdiction, you just set your server up in Kazakhstan or fucking in the jungle, deep in the jungle in Peru. They'll never find it unless they have the secret map. It's just killed this idea of like private servers somehow being guarded. And it's gonna hamper the player numbers. Turtle WoW was the only non-paid to progress server, like everyone had to grind and it was super fair and square. Yep. I agree. Want to do some Private server investigation on stream. Be the rally point, brother. Oh, you mean like I should go and watch like the alternatives? I mean, the first step was Project Epoch. But you know what the center of it is? It's like the viewers are the people who are actually like picking up and joining the different servers. So if you are hopping on any other private servers, please share like the player numbers or what the vibes are and what you think about it. I'd love to read it in the chat. Question: can we get the Turtle staff to share some insight into how they created the content, especially crafting new songs, music, and all that stuff? That would be really nice. I think, however, that the Turtle team is probably cortisol levels to max, 250 recommended dosage of cortisol in their bloodstream, stressing out over this, and I don't think they want to touch or talk or think about this for a long while. But this is going to you know, send shockwaves through the industry. Like I said, also towards WoW next weekend, and now it's just gonna, the motivation is gone. I mean, you don't have to say it another way. It's just gone. The motivation is gone. You know what's so fucking crazy, guys? I was joking the last couple of streams because I said the last thing I want to do before the server goes down is to reach 300 fishing. And we did it. Okay, guys, we reached 300 fishing before the server went down. Yeah, having fan-made private servers has all. Yep. Oh yeah, I didn't get Mind Quickening Gem. God damn it, I didn't get Mind Quickening Gem. I didn't get to see my numbers go boom boom. The Shenson is like mini private Blizzard in a way. That's kind of the feel that I'm getting. I was so fucking hyped for Unreal Engine 5 launcher, bro. I was too. I wasn't hyped for it because of like the Unreal 5 graphics. I was just hyped for it because I thought it would solve I just thought it would solve, what the hell do you call it? Yeah, the client. I just thought it would improve the client. I just want to log on and show you that I got 300 fishing. Sarah, welcome to the stream. That's exactly the reason why I joined the Turtle WoW. Felt like 2006, even the global chat. Yeah, absolutely. I truly believe that what Turtle WoW was captured was truly unique. All right, let's see. Let's show the proof, guys. I have never gotten 300 fishing. I've played World of Warcraft since 2016 on private servers, all the way through Classic, SOD, everything. I never got 300 fishing, but I got it yesterday. No, today actually, because I sat up until like 4 a.m. Skills. Fishing. 300, guys. 300 fishing the same day the server gets announced that it's going to shut down. Oh. What's the world chat like? I thought it would be more people. Let's go to Goldshire. Has to be more people at Goldshire. I feel like Goldshire is like the epicenter of nostalgia. All of Blizz servers have too many. Let's see here. At least I can focus on my studies. It's like you and me, Bosa. It's actually perfect because I have an exam in like 1.5 months that I need to focus on. So, maybe we'll just go into the tube and go into a cave and study, and I don't know, maybe to go to the gym or something. But I do want to keep this channel alive. I don't. I've met a lot of really fun people, really interesting people through this uh, channel. I'm really happy I made it. It's been really fun streaming and talking to all of you. So I don't want to let this channel just completely die. But it's also like, what are we pivoting to? What are we doing? Yada yada. Really? Not more people than this in Goldshire? Not even in the inn? Hello. All right, let's go back to the Capitol. The real question is Blizzard getting what they asked for in their lawsuit? They wanted all the files from Turtle WoW. If they want to take it, make it clear. So the thing is, Blizzard is not going to use any assets. They're not going to use any like hard code or assets. I don't think from Turtle WoW, because the work that they would have to do to convert it and port it over to the modern client is not something that I don't think Blizzard is willing to do that, because I don't know, the people who are working on Classic is like 8 people in a basement. But they're undoubtedly going to steal like the concepts for the raids, the class designs, all of that. I mean, they have the right to do it. It's what it is, but I don't think they're gonna copy over things like hard code or asset wise. All the Blizzard servers have too much tryhards. I can't play with people who want me to have all gear and need for dungeons to do that dungeon. Yep, I know what it is. Like that. I posted it like a short rant from the last stream on the video on the channel about the community. The thing is that Classic selects for unsavory people. It selects for people who don't care about anything else than results and getting logs and being the best. They don't care about community. They don't care about balance. They don't care about the fact that you have to swipe to get gold. They don't care about botting. They don't care about GDKPs. You know, all of these systems are just good for them because they want to progress as fast as possible, as easy as possible. So WoW selects for the worst kind of players, in my opinion, because I don't enjoy playing with those kinds of players. They don't care about the content. They don't care about interacting with people. They only care about big numbers. That's what WoW classic WoW turned into. Big numbers, big parses, purple logs. No, 99 logs. What is it? Pink logs. I don't even know what the fucking color is anymore. I don't think that, I would be able to put that effort all over again on another server just to end up just like this. I agree. That's also a big barrier. That's going back to what I said about like this is permanently going to damage the turtles, like the private server community. The thought of it just ending like this all of a sudden. And also, yeah, the community. Epogue. I called this because that server was generally Turtle WoW chat and cemented it in my brain past 24 hours. Epogue. Hey guys, let's just go and play Epogue. I don't think I've ever had this like many comments coming in. I can't even like read them all. I'm just going on. Okay, well, Epogue. Well, only thing that matters, I got fishing 300 before the server shut down. Okay. Let's bring out world chat again. Epogue. This is what it is, brother. Turtle WoW was my domain I could escape to and regain energy after a long week or a month of college. Maybe Epoch. No, you wrote it wrong, Bosa. It's Epogue. Will be the new domain, but again, yeah. Chinatown. Is it? Won't you take me to Chinatown? I mean, wouldn't it be fun to find like a China private server and also like we have the game window like this, and then like at the corner we have Duolingo and we're learning Chinese as we play the server. Check Nordinar server. Okay, okay, let's check Nordinar. I don't even have a character on Nordinar, but let's do it anyways. Create new character. Should we go horde? Let's check. No, let's go human because it's easier to get to. What should we call it? It's over. It's whelp. Fuck. A whelp, it's over. Perfect. Rip, I just got 16 starter rating on my shaman. Was excited to see Kara 40. Oh, I didn't. Oh my god, dude, you just fucking sent me over the cliff. I never got to raid Kara 40. Oh, I was so looking forward to that. Of course. Fucking add-on, save on, and close. Get out of here. Can you believe that my guild? Look at this. My couple of dudes from my guild made a really comprehensive and good add-on that helps with raid leading. All right, let's take a walk over to Stormwind. Telebeam just went at war with the news mass. East faction capital's blood in the streets. I love that. Just like what is it, like a death cult? I have joined you in Storm and Xanadu. Nice endgame. We're gonna have a check what it looks like on Nordinar. This is like you know, like a worldwide news event. It's like Y2K. Oh, I'm here joining you in Nordinar Stormwind. The vibes are immaculate right here, Josh. In a second. Did they announce the shutdown? Can access Discord? Sorry. Yeah, they did. Yeah, it's official. Denise, it's official. Well, it's over. Get a Kara 40 in today, but the thing, so I'm on Ambershire, and I mean, we've announced in the guild that we're gonna do like a boss tour, like a final boss tour. I didn't see what the date was. They said that they're gonna roll out all the content for all the servers, but like I'm still in tier 2, tier 1 gear. But I don't know, maybe we can clear you know, MC, BWL, AQ40, Nax, Kara 10, all in one night. What date did we set? I think it was like on the 24th or something. That's gonna be hilarious. You can do it now though? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I only went to Nax only once, so you can imagine that. Yeah, I was so looking forward to. I was not looking forward to. Help me, save me, please. Oh, they're like slow. Thank you. I can't write when you're level 1. Finally, it's over. Well, guitar, if you feel like that. Let's see here. Let's turn off. No, that's not it. Huh? No. What? Oh my god, this is more like it. Holy shit. Oh! Dude, look at this. Oh, yes. Wow. Guys. Okay, can we go to full screen? Yeah. Oh. Look at this, guys. Horde and Alliance joining hands. Oh, it's yeah. I'm the mage following you. Oh, is that you, Air? Where'd you go? Major Mardell. Can we do a quick? We have to inspect. You got the Mish. Got the Mish. Oh, got the Charm of the Shifting Sands. 25. That's AQ20, right? Got the tier 2 shoulders. Still rocking the spell nobility drape. Nice, nice. So with all, you're still you're still rocking the tier 2 1 chest. I respect it. Then we got the, yeah, still another win. Another win. The nice improved chance. Yep, yep. Ring of Black Rock. I actually got this in one of my runs. Seal the Archmage. Nice. Classic. Orbicaladune. Toep. Oof. Look at this. This is this the one from, this is also AQ20, right? And Wand of the Eclipse. You love to see it. Hey, if you are on Nordinar, come hang out. I'll expect you. We're not going to Warmane. Didn't Warmane also get hit with a cease and desist? All the verses that people write T-Pog? E-Pog? Warmane, I might just die of laughter. Yep, Epoch. Really good? Really? Caradoon, welcome to the stream. This just needs people. Murtin, welcome to the stream. Rip. I never got into Turtle WoW. Was where to set it up on my computer. There's always a second home for you guys. It's called Warmane. Oh, we're getting the Warmane poachers in here now. Do we have... Yeah, I got the in-game sounds. What is that big as dragon? I don't know. Looks like a... Who's challenging me to the duel? I don't... Well, okay. Where is he? Here. Level 8. You guys think we can beat the level 8 mage as a warrior? What is it? I'm not sure, but I feel like Warmane got hit with like Warmane and something else. Shadow something. Opposite my server, Telebane, we just raided Stormwind and we just defended Thrall, wiped out. I love that. You gotta love PvP servers. That's like the thing that you miss. Who's this? Oh, can we beat level 1 Paladin? What are my abilities? It's 2 abilities. Heroic Strike. Can I just bind oh. I just want to bind them to a key. Yeah, I want to bind this here and then that there. Okay, let's go.
I can't attack that target.
Backstabbing, backstabbing. Heroic Strike. Backstabbing. He's backpedaling. Heroic Strike. Heroic Strike. Heroic Strike. Heroic Strike. Execute. Easy. There's a GM in the crowd. Is that Shang? Perhaps? Or what the hell is this? That was me, you own my ass. You didn't even do anything. You backpedaled. You let me backstab you. Or like hit you in the back. There's a, okay, blah, blah. Rip Turtle WoW. Yeah. The chain Ricks began. Epogue is probably next. Oh, it was White Mane, not War Mane. Well, I mean that's an easy confusion to make. I was in Turtle WoW for a good bit. It was superior to Blizzard in almost every way. Yeah, literally every way except the client. That's it. if I don't know, like I'm split on the client thing. I truly think that the client provided a barrier of entry that selected for a somewhat better community. But if Turtle WoW was not run off the 1.5 client, it might have gotten too big, honestly. And this might have happened like more quickly. The big turtle is a level 82 GM. Oh. Oh, like this massive turtle here. Aw, Shang, 82 turtle. Can you attack it?
Need more rage.
Oh. Okay, maybe not. Can we get it like a good scenic view of this? GG already, down 3 chars. Ugh. Fuck Blizzard for a while until the end. Fire, welcome to the stream. Obviously, Jimmy at level 82 isn't 60 the cap. He's a GM, man. He can do whatever fuck he wants. Is anybody aware that about the agreement reached between Turtle WoW team and Blizzard, the resources, etc.? I mean, in the latest document that they posted, it was, you know, said that it was what do you call it? Not undisclosed. Yeah, I think maybe undisclosed. A secret agreement. You know, out of court settlement, or you know, an undisclosed settlement. I think. So I don't think that there's any motivation for any party to post what exactly the agreement was, and I don't think that anyone is gonna leak anything from the Turtle WoW team. They are on the ropes when it comes to like the legalities of this. They don't want anything else to be sparked up. I like, you have to remember, yes, maybe people could have fought harder or something, but I truly believe that some people were risking like their whole life and future over this, like getting ruined from this lawsuit, especially those people who lived in the US, North America. And I think one of the motivations to the settlement being reached was because the people living in North America, the US, they would have had their lives completely ruined if they did not reach a settlement. And I think obviously the count, like for example, the settlement could have been like maybe more leniently, or don't completely destroy the people who live in the NA, like the developers living in the NA. They will be getting away more lenient, and on the Turtle WoW end, they shut down the server. Like that could have been an agreement. We just don't want the spotlight on us. We're not closing. This topic will stay closed, and any topics about the subject will be deleted and user redirected here. No need to panic. Warmane. Oh my god. That's scary. Warmane download is back. Oh man, they're wait, is that real or clickbait? It is real. It's officially shutting down. You can check on Warmane website, it's back. Wow. I mean, Epoch, I mean, I think they're just trying to cash in. But it's not unlikely that those guys are gonna get hit as well. Maybe it's just super late April Fools. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Well, now people are just trying to enjoy the last days. They released some raids early, so now people will rush to kill it. Yep. Probably, like, who did it, they're probably on right now trying to get world first. Everything that's left. When I think about it, it's good that this happened because the people who are in the US, their life could have been fucked. Both up. I first thought you posted like the copy paste. I think there's a copy paste that begins just like that. And it's like, well, they like took the bullet for all of us because everyone would have gotten sued. Everyone would play the game, yada yada. But yeah, you're right. I'm on Nordinar. Should we go check Telebeam or what server should we check? Maybe everyone on Ambershire was also at the gates here. I just made a level 1 character to like see what was going on at the gates. Should we go, is there any way to get to, if you want to get to Orgrimmar, what characters do you make? Okay, let's go Horde, Ambershire. Let's go Horde, Ambershire. Change realm. Come on now. Do I not have... Wait, okay, wait. Let's log on to one of our... What do I have on Telebeam? Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, I have one character in Orgrimmar. Oh, I have... Okay, let's check. Look at this. Have you ever seen... Oh, guys, this is the original Xanadu. This is the guy, this is the character I made my first AoE guide on Telebeam. Let's check out Telebeam Orgrimmar. No, it's not. It's a white main that's gone, but not war main. I confirm you can't log into war main servers. Ooh, it's all going down, guys. This is truly the private server apocalypse. Bow to the gods of big corporations. Where's my mount? Hello? Do I have a mount? Where's the... Here? No. Spellbook. What is it? S. What's the spellbook? P. Swift blue rocket car. This is the OG, guys. Look, I even got 30 gold and full world consumes. Or raid consumes. Got some Karachi intact hide, some AQ-40 loot. Warman is gone? Really? Wait. Didn't they revamp the server, change updates under different servers and relaunch like in Russia? I think that would bring a world of pain to everyone who was involved. So, like, one of the reasons they brought up like the RICO Act as like in the lawsuits is because the RICO Act implicates everyone in that lawsuit. So let's say like everyone complies to like a settlement, but then one of the parties breaks the settlement. Okay, so this here is pretty dead. One of the parties breaks the settlement. That fucks everyone over. Everyone else who got served the lawsuit gets fucked by one of the parties breaking it. I read that the RICO lawsuit was dropped, but if they ported this over or if someone continued development or something to that effect, I think the litigations would just go like happen again. And the people who are living in the NA, all of this would just like come back and it would just fuck everyone over. So I truly believe like they really figured out a way to make this airtight, so to speak. Okay, let's check Ambershire. Come on, hello? Thank you. Ambershire Orgrimmar. So what do they do about the other private servers out there? I think like if a server is, okay, let's see. This is Ambershire Horde. Really? Do you think they've like maybe gathered in Thrall's Hall or something? right? No, I like private servers will always exist. The problem is like the private servers that got this big, like Turtle WoW got too big. It was too good. I really think it like rubbed Blizzard the wrong way of how successful this product was that was run on a 1.12 dogshit client, and it literally rivaled their products. I think that is what really did it in. And it was just like in a spit in the face of the modern gaming industry of how this is operated. Sad times indeed. I'm glad people like Turtle Wild devs exist in the world. It gives me hope for the future. That's a nice sentiment, Bosa. I agree with that. When are they closing the servers? Exactly. Let's bring up Discord again. And the announcement. So they will operate. The final day of operation will be May 14th, 2026. And the server will go offline at 12 a.m. on May 15th. Okay, so Warmate servers are up and forums are up, but the client download is down. Gotcha. So college is going to be your main focus. What's the plan? Yeah, basically, Bosa. I mean, again, I want to keep the server. I want to keep the channel alive, but yes, I'm gonna switch focus to school much more. They did not disclose the details. Perhaps they got paid or offered something. I don't think they got paid anything. And I also think that, like, for example, I'm banned here. You can see that I'm banned. But there are a couple of posts made by Bosa. Not Bosa, Bowser. That preluded the shutdown. He was the person who, for example, said that like, oh, the announcement will be 1-2 days, and then it switched to 3 to 5 days, and then it switched to it will be in hours, and then it switched to it will definitely be like within 6 hours. I think that guy got in some hot waters for his statements, and I think one of the statements was like, you don't get paid in lawsuits like this, you pay in lawsuits like this. I think that they shut it down because if they hadn't, people's lives were gonna get ruined. Like some of the developers' lives would have been ruined if they didn't shut it down. I think that's what did it. Dude, Telebeam, we're in Elwyn, now raiding Stormwind again. I fucking love PvP servers. Yeah. No, Nord isn't dead. Like, everyone's just, like, at the gates, but Ambershire is pretty dead. I'm surprised by this. I want to go back to Nordinar. Do I have, like, a Nord character on this? Okay, just let me... No, I don't. You're banned? Oh, you're banned as well, Cygos. What'd you write? Rune, we gotta do something, but we can't let it slide. Where's Rune? Who's Rune? Project Epoch. It's not called Epoch, it's Epoch. Project Epoch, everyone. And let's go to Project Epoch. I wonder how much Project Epoch would last. I mean, people, do you forget, like, when Project Epoch... First of all, go back to the launch of Project Epoch. It was just such a shit show. But then Project Epoch got served a cease and desist, and that's when they jumped over to like under the Ascension umbrella. The only reason that Epoch might be safe is because it's under the Ascension umbrella or protection, and Ascension seems to be the only one that's getting away right now. From all of this like mayhem. Sally, I won't be there on May 15th. I got a big exam. Also working weekend because it's situation in my country. I will be there for sure. You know what's funny? Both Turtle and Stormforge are ending on the same day, May 14th. That's interesting. Probably a deadline set by the judge or something. How did you get timed out, Lamau? I told you in the chat. God darn it. I posted like an abridged version of. I basically posted. Oh my god, we're too far up. Hello? Check. We're back. Okay, I posted this. Not like verbatim. I just made like an abridged version of this. And that's what got me banned. That was the last message I sent. Torta is a tranny. I guess. Everyone, goodbye. Manhattan Cafe, welcome to chat. Can't wait to pay $15 a month for the most unbalanced and 2 months of live service on the Vanilla Plus, which will be retail like sod. Yes. No, I'm not gonna try Classic Plus. I'm just gonna say here, I'm not gonna put myself through that and guess like the FOMO gets massive. And everyone is like, oh, they've solved everything. Everything is great. Oh yes, bots galore, RTM, shit economy, can't wait. Yeah, that's the reason. They could release the most amazing game. But if it's in the realm of World of Warcraft and there's RTM, bots, and a completely destroyed economy, it's just not going to be a good game. It's not going to be something that's fun to play. And that's like just, and then the community, it's going to select for the worst community. No, they can't do it. Check. Just my microphone is shutting itself off. Even they're shutting down. They're trying to silence me. Watch Blizzard fuck up Classic Plus, and after 2 weeks, it will be full of bots and carriers with microtransaction amounts. Yes, it's like that's going to happen. I just like it is going to happen because like it's inevitable. Like that's the system they've set up. That's why Classic wasn't never like. That's why Classic was never truly enjoyable. It was stressful, and it was not like no. It's just you're the only people who are going to stick around are people who are happily swiping their cards and have no issues with getting their characters boosted or feeding into the destructive systems that Blizzard is doing nothing about. That's the only people who are going to enjoy that game and stick around for that game. And that's just like how it is. That's Classic. That's Blizzard. That's how it is. And that's why they can never recreate what Turtle WoW was able to make. Yeah, Turtle WoW's system was a slap on Blizzard's face. It truly was. It truly was. Rest in peace, Shanako. Did you get Botox? Oh my god. Is that a compliment? Where did I get Botox? In my lips. My full lips. I'm not gotten Botox. But I take that as a compliment. Thank you very much. No way you asked who is Rune. He's Legendary Shaman Tag. I know who Rune is. I just wondered like which. It doesn't say Rune in the chat here. I don't know. I want to know who of these characters, who of these people who are posting is Rune. That's what I want to know. He's just a looks maxer. Fuck off. AFK Craft could have been on the Eurodix. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Is he in his 40s? Who is? Yeah, I'm in my 40s. Torta saw dollar signs when the Chinese joined. I think Torta Shena is perhaps a culprit into this all going, tits up. Don't forget microtransactions. WoW token, all the bullshit slammed into classic experience. This company is dead in the water. Yes. Arlen, thank you for summarizing why a classic plus, however well they make it, will never work. You know what's fucking retarded? Imagine paying $30 a month for a fucking game that's like buying a new game every month for $30. On top of that, you have to pay 90% of stuff. Yes. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. And the crazy thing is, like, one of the reasons why World of Warcraft was so unique when it dropped was its subscription. Because I think at the start, the subscription was enough. That was what made it so that they could have like in-game GMs and create new content, and that's why it was such a good product. But then some fucking idiot was like, you know, this $15 a month that like 5 million players are paying, it's not enough, guys. Let's just destroy this. Oh. Yeah. Somewhere along the way, there was like, that's not enough. We need to add paid mounts. We have to add microtransactions. It was truly the death of passion, ingenuity, vision in the gaming space. It truly died after the 2000s. And the just think about it. Like, what games are people playing? Sure, there's Roblox and Fortnite, but all the lasting IPs were made by these amazing, passionate developers in the early 2000s and late 99, in the late 90s. People with vision, people with heart, people with passion. And they all of them got bought up by bigger companies, gutted. The original dev teams got moved out, and they were just turned into cash cows. And here we are, 20 years later. Have I ever told you the definition of insanity, Boza? Please tell me again. Oliver, there we go. Rune, what's up, Rune? Welcome. Ascension is next? I don't think so. Did you get BBL, man? What? Brazilian butt lift? Yeah, that's. I'm not gonna. You know, I might have, because you can't see my ass. Maybe there's a big fat ass like hiding below here. Do you think Blizzard would take all the shit that Turtle added and call it their own once Classic Plus is released? They're not literally going to take it, Crank. I think they're going to steal a lot of the idea. I'm not going to use it. They're going to take the ideas, okay? Because they took their IPs. I'm not going to argue about like IP theft and yada yada. They're going to take, I think, a lot of the ideas that the Turtle Wild team did, but they're not literally going to like lift assets and put into their modern game, because it's run on completely different clients, and I don't think they give a shit about putting in the time to like convert the 1.12 client assets and move it over to the modern client. I don't think they're going to do anything like that. Hope we get leaks. It would be nice to get leaks to get, yeah, it would be really interesting. A lot of people switching to Epoch. Like some dude said, it's better to wait for a while so we can see if Epoch is in danger or not. Yeah, I don't think I'm like immediately. If I would play Epoch, I wouldn't immediately hop on it. I would hold off for a bit. But the only thing that would make me feel like maybe Epoch is because it's under the Ascension umbrella, which seems like Ascension seems like a really shady operation, and it feels like they might have some like backdoor agreements with Blizzard. That's all complete speculation, but that's just like what I feel like or think. Is JonTron going to make another video about Blizzard? Has he ever made a video about Blizzard? Maybe he has. Yeah, it's fine. I was thinking trying to WoW a few weeks ago, and now it's gone. You know what we should do? Let's go back to, what was it? Nordinar. I want to see all the turtles. That was way nicer. That means just like the Nordinar was the original OG. Yeah, let's go back to, well, it's over. Am I actually finally caught up? Oh, look. Wait, where'd all the turtles? No, this can't be it. Here we go. Look. 22, 24, 21. They literally made a tower. So if you didn't know, when you die over a certain level on hardcore on Turtle WoW, you get like a tombstone. This is Grave of Spoton, Grave of Dingsang, Grave of Limpedo. Just like at the entrance here, that's beautiful. Rajiva must be very lucky, huh? What are we talking about? What's going on here? My Brazilian butt lift? Didn't Turtle WoW only have like 2K players? No, bro. No. Turtle WoW was eating well for a while, and I think it was eating too well. Too well. I mean, he was reaching 10K like on peak sometimes. Yeah, they were eating too well. It was getting too big. Please copy Ascension's ideas for Sod. They'll 100% copy Turtle WoW. Yeah, like they'll copy the ideas. They just won't like lift the literal assets. John tries a 10-minute video screaming at Blizzard for shutting down the stars. Oh, you're right, man. I remember that. That's a classic. He should, if you played on it. If I get bored, I'll probably play Shaman Tank on Epoch, but that's just if I'll hop on Epoch. Guys, if you want, like, listen. I'm gonna take a little while, let the dust settle, see what's going on. Try to read the tea leaves or whatever, but maybe it'd be fun to maybe like... This is my World of Warcraft. This is like my guys. Do you know where the nearest private server is? Like I'm a fucking meth addict, but maybe we like start a new run on Epoch and we make like our own guild and we you know maybe it's gonna be fun. Maybe it's gonna like. And maybe everyone just like join my Discord and like write your suggestion for a guild name and okay, stop. We're here to mourn the loss of something beautiful. Stop it with the like junkie behavior here. It's just a game. Calm down. We have more important stuff to do. Cozy Fire. Turtle WoW was the last bastion. The one and only server that had a true community. 100% agree. And that, I said that earlier, but I'm going to say it again. I think that Turtle WoW was the poster child of all, like this whole lawsuit. Because Turtle WoW was the only one that did not have bots, did not have real money transaction, did not have services, did not have boosts, did not have GDKP. It was the... community. When I say the community, it's more like how the game operated. The game emulated how like a stable, sensible community, like what a stable, sensible community looks like, where there's not bad actors. Can you calm down, whoever's doing that? There's not just a bunch of bad actors who are just here to siphon money and time off of other people. Because all of these private servers have pay-to-win methods or systems. You can buy characters, you can buy boosts, you can buy leveling services. Turtle WoW was the only one that not only created a quality product, they also safeguarded this. They moderated their product. They kept it as true to what people would imagine a game to be, where everyone you see in the world is a real player, a real living, breathing player who is playing the game, who is actually exploring the game and doing things that the developers developed. And they're not skipping past it through fucking dog shit methods like getting your character boosted or buying a boosting service or whatever. Paying someone real money to level your characters. They're actually playing the game because the game was enjoyable and there was real people in the game playing the game. Like, please show me an example of a game like World of Warcraft or whatever, where this is the example, where there's where you're not feeling that like there's someone hovering over your shoulders trying to get their hands in your pocket and take your money out. Never once did I feel like that. I just felt like I logged on and I played and I experienced this amazing thing, and it was free. It was free, you know? I could donate if I wanted to, but there wasn't anything predatory. There wasn't anything hanging over my shoulder being like, you have to pay this, you have to do this, otherwise you're behind the curve, otherwise you're not blah blah blah. It was just, you were just fucking playing the game, man. And I feel like that's what really, that's why this became the poster child of Blizzard trying to take it down. Because it was a spit in the face of the industry, what the industry is turned into. Pay to win, microtransactions, RTM, botting. That's the modern reality of MMOs. And they managed to create this wonderful product, and they protected it. They had in-game GMs. Dude, whenever I had an issue, I wrote a GM. I got an answer within 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Can you imagine that in the 21st century, 2026? In-game GMs that are just like, oh, we're gonna fix this. On a server that has like 10k people on it. It's so fucking sad, man. Honest, heard a while, let's slip that they don't have active control over their Chinese Ascension servers. That's pretty much what got me banned on Discord, I think, when I posted the Bowser, like, Chinese comment. Ambershire is 2k players lowest. Yeah. Why do you think Tordo was so confident about the lawsuit several months ago? Hopeful, maybe trying to keep it alive. Like I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. There was obviously people in the development team, in the like organization of this, that was only in it for the money, that was taking out paychecks, that were getting paid, that wanted to push the donations, that wanted to push the cash shop, selling mounts and stuff. There were obviously bad actors here, but I think there was a core group of developers that have worked on this for years, that was there from the start all the way to the end, that were passionate, that had a vision, that was talented, and that were skilled. And those people are like, they encapsulated those same type of people, those developers, those people who were actually built this game. That's the sort of people who build that build World of Warcraft in 2004 and 5, that build Warcraft 3 or whatever. Passionate, skilled developers with a vision that weren't corrupted by a paycheck. That didn't work for a paycheck. They worked for a vision because they were passionate. I don't know. That's just the best word for it. They really loved this. They loved the product that they were making. They weren't just zugging for the exit and trying to collect as much money as they could while doing it. The answer is so quick. Same, the answer so quick. Yeah. Stop rage baiting. Like, let him, dude. It's whatever. You guys actually shut the fuck up about Epoch, BB, and other stupid bullshit private servers. Even in the Turtle Wild last moments you don't want to enjoy. Yeah, I agree with that. TT. Don't be a meth addict. Just like this server just got announced that it's gonna shut down. This was something, I like, take a moment and think about like how special this was. I really want everyone here who played this, who truly was part of the community, to appreciate that this was something special. Okay, I had an amazing time here. It's not about the next game. It's not about, oh, what are we gonna do now? Oh, we gotta find something new, blah, 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 blah. Just stop, breathe, appreciate the time that you got to spend on this. Just like when you, I don't know, you should do that more in life, just in general. If you've had a really good time, just stop and think, this was nice. Instead of thinking immediately about what to do next. Just live in the moment, be thankful, be grateful. This was a great experience. And then, you know, As time goes by, maybe it's time to move on. Whoa, we got a is my sub thing working? We got a subscriber, guys. Swisher Surgeon, thank you for the subscription. Yeah. This is the shutdown of Turtle WoW. Let's talk about that. But I feel you guys. You don't want the experience to end. You want to hop on to the next thing. You want this train to go on forever. But sometimes you just have to be happy for the things that you have experienced, the friends you made along the way. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. Yada yada. You know. How much do you think Turtle WoW was making a month? I don't have any idea. I couldn't make any estimation on that. Honestly. Rolled a cow shaman on Epog. Stuff works. People are playing. Okay. Alright, dude. Not sure if I should stop playing Turtle or experience some of the content before it's gone. I think you should do whatever you feel like you want to do. I definitely looking forward to the raid tour that we're gonna do in the guild, meeting with everyone in the guild for a last time, and you know, just reminiscing, just thinking about the wonderful time we had together. Being part of a guild that's a very unique experience. I guess there's guilds in every game, but like being an officer, being a member of a guild, you know, meeting people, like how do you say it? Getting to know people, building your own little community within this larger community. I think that's a wonderful thing that games can do. That I think is very unique. Play Poochie. Is that the... Yeah. It's not Epoch, it's Epoch. No, I don't know. Epoch seems like a refugee escape for Asturnal. Yeah, it seems like it is. Dedicating the next few weeks to just bullying the shit out of retail players and people who support Blizzard at all. I don't condone... maybe I condone that, actually. Yeah, bootlickers, I'll never find sympathy for people shilling out for big companies. I'll tell you this, though. I mean, I've given the Turtle WoW team a lot of cred, but that's only because they've held up their end of the argument. You can really like a product. You can really like a development team. You can be a fanboy of products or whatever. But you always have to remember that you are a customer. You're not a consumer. You're a customer. And how the relationship between, you know, the free exchange of goods and services is, as a customer, you shouldn't idolize the corporations that you're giving money to. You should just be like, I like what you're doing. Keep doing it. Here's my money. And if they stop doing what you like, if they stop producing products that you enjoy, you go, you don't get my money. You can go fuck right off. People who go like, Blizzard, you guys, finally, you're breaking the law. Dude, you're I don't know, an underpaid fast food worker living in a basement. Why the fuck are you caring about a company? You're not, I don't know, unless you're a major shareholder, then maybe you can go like, yeah, fuck you guys. But if you're not, if you don't have any stake in this company except that you're paying them $15 a month to play their dog shit games, you should not be licking the boots or protecting any sort of fucking company. Because the only thing that they're doing is going, oh, there's like an ant and I accidentally stepped on it. Like, that's what you are to these people, okay? You are just a faceless little cash cow to these companies. And unless you go like, I'm not fucking supporting you. Don't be a fanboy of corporations. That's all I'm saying. It's fucking cringe, okay? It's really cringe. And it's pathetic. I've been expecting it mentally for a long while, but I nearly cried moments ago. I love that. Never be afraid to show emotion, guys. Never be afraid to say that you cried because a video game stopped. I haven't teared up, but I'm not gonna say that it didn't, like, tug on my heartstrings, so to speak. Yeah, we'll be missing the community. 1 to 60 was what I enjoyed the most. Love to hear it, Inked Cat. Thank you for sharing your experience. People who support Blizzard with any money is evil. Objectively, I wouldn't go that far. But I would say that they're not acting in their best interest. That's what I would say. They're not acting in their own self-interest. They're acting in a counterproductive manner to their self-interest. That's what I would say, which is stupid. They're just, I would say they're objectively stupid. Unless they enjoyed the product that they're paying for. If you enjoy the product, if you enjoy getting kicked in the balls, by all means, go pay someone to kick you in the balls, you know? Like, who am I to argue about against that? But if you pay someone to kick you in the balls, and each time they kick you in the balls, you go like, ugh. Okay, one more. Fuck, that really hurts. Okay, just one more time. Just stop, okay? You're being stupid. You're being counterproductive to what you're trying to do. I can't believe people actually defend theft. They might not. I'm not defending theft. Never defended theft. This is obviously theft. It's not theft, but it's IP theft. I'm not arguing against that. All the points that I'm making has nothing to do with this being a stolen IP. It's about the fact that, like, they were able to build a product off of this, yes, stolen IP, and they were able to moderate it and protect it and run it more effectively than a multi-billion-dollar company. Listen, if I ran a company and someone did what I did more efficiently and better, I would go, instead of me going like, fuck you guys, I would, like, yeah, sure, maybe I would protect my company, but I would also go like, like, what am I doing wrong? And they did it, you know, like, again, Tony Stark did this in a cave. Like, if they did it better than me with less people and less resources, and more people were happy with it, like, people were genuinely happy, more happy with their product that was based off mine, then I would go, what am I doing wrong? Maybe I should improve. I wouldn't go, okay, yes, yes, I guess I would shut it down because, you know, legalities or whatever. Like, I'm just trying to get in the head here of, like, running a corporation. But I wouldn't do that and then go, okay, and then I'm just gonna keep doing the most brain dead, evil, bad shit and continue doing that. I would have a moment of introspection. I would go, what can I learn from this? Epoch development stopped. That's why it looks awful. Ascension hasn't done shit with it since they acquired it. Yeah. Maybe they will now if they see profits from it. I truly feel like Ascension is an example of how easily, like, Turtle WoW could have been exactly like Ascension. It could have been a pay-to-win cash cow product that would have just been like, whatever. It wouldn't have been something special. It wouldn't have been something transformative. It would have just been like, oh, another product that you can buy stuff, and it's pay to win, and it's bots, and it's RTM, and it's whatever. The difference, that's the difference. I'm just gonna keep going back to it. The economy, the guarding of this beautiful product. We don't even have to call it beautiful. It's just an okay product. It's a good, decent product, but the moderation and how the developers protected it and nurtured it, that's what's special. That's what's special, and that's what no other game or anything I've seen is doing. I know you guys are angry, sad, confused, irritated. I get it, sucks, but that's how life goes. It has its ups and downs. Thus, wise words. You hold them accountable with your wallet. Yes. I mean, dude, we don't have a lot of fucking power in this world. Us average Joes are, you know, the fucking peasants working the fields. We don't have a lot of power. The small little thing we do have is the money we have in our wallets, okay? It sounds pathetic. It sounds, you know, like a plateau. Not a plateau. You know, it's just like, of course, you vote with your dollar. But, like, what else do we have to vote with? What else do we have to show? And like, how do we affect the market? We just have to, like, hold on to our money and vote with our dollars and be vocal and not be a fucking fanboy of companies that are treating their customers like complete garbage. There's nothing wrong with being an underpaid fast food worker. Screw you. You're right. You're absolutely right. You're right. That's yeah. I'm actually sorry for saying that. You're right. Sorry for that. Well, there is something wrong with being an underpaid fast food worker. You shouldn't be underpaid. You should, like, fast food workers is great, but you shouldn't be underpaid. So maybe that's what I wanted to say. But you're right. There's nothing wrong with being a fast food worker, but there's something wrong with being an underpaid fast food worker. Fast food workers shouldn't be underpaid. Moving on. Dude, right, the insane brand loyalty. Yes, brand loyalty, never understood it, never got, like, yeah. I'm not keeping up. Oh, am I finally kept up with chat? Ascension Bronze Speed feels like a retail version of Classic. It's fun, but doesn't click anywhere. Yeah. Yeah, I would assume. This is what retail WoW does to these motherfuckers. Literally make them miserable cave creatures full of negativity. I do, yes. This goes back to, like, that little video that I posted. I think that the only people who stick around for retail, the only people who stick around for retail Classic, are miserable. Maybe not miserable, that's a harsh word, but there are a certain group of people who are okay with things not being good. Because if they had standards and they had morals, they would have quit the game. So the only people who are still playing the game are people who don't have those standards and morals. They don't care, okay? They don't have any issues. They don't have issues with consuming a subpar product that is full of bots and RTM. Like, they're fine with that. But those people have a different, like, view on the world than people who do have standards or don't enjoy those things. Oh no, people who stole are getting shut down. Womp womp. Trump won bigly. I love to see. Yes, I've finally made it. I've gotten... What? Dude, I haven't watched the fucking view count. 150? What are we doing here? You know you've made it when you're getting, like, completely... when you're getting shitpost and, trolling. Yes, beautiful. Anyway, can anyone recommend the WoW World Election at least? Is Wrath of the Lich King at least approximately the same quality as Turtle WoW? Guys, you're allowed to, you know, start looking for a new home. I'm fine with that. That's fine. But I think whoever said that earlier made a good point. Like, maybe let's maybe let's chill for trying to find our next fix for just like a hot second. And then we can go back to, you know, the red line district and get fucked up. And waste whatever, how many months on the next thing that we get addicted to. 15th of May, yeah, that's when they're officially shutting down, that's right. Bosa, we need to be realistic here. Most of people here, including me, are addicted to Turtle because of happiness and nostalgia for the veterans, but we have to move on. Yeah, we do. I mean, we joked about it. Like, what would I do if it shut down? I mean, yes, obviously focus on university. Maybe, like, pick up knitting. Or, I don't know. Working out or building, maybe, like, scale modeling. I used to do that a lot before. Like, building World War II tanks. Super fun. There's a life outside of World of Warcraft, but I do get it, dude. I'm fiending as well. I want to find the next thing. But again, like, it's for me. Like, I would not care to hop on a new server and just like go solo and level. I would want it, but if my guild was like, guys, we're moving over to this server, we're doing this as a group all together. Mate, dude, if my guild was like, AMC, thank you for the subscription. If my guild went, dude, we should start a Minecraft server. We're gonna play on a Minecraft server, and I don't know, we'll have some funky mods on it, and we'll build, I don't know, fucking take it, power plant. Jesus Christ, I'm having a stroke here. Whatever. If they said, let's play whatever game, a bunch of people from the guild wanted to do that, I would have gone, hell yeah, I'll do that. Because I want to play with my buddies. And now my camera shut down. That's fine. We're having a stroketo, which is a small stroke. Hey guys, I've only finished 1 glass of wine. It's fine. Dude, anyone that was active in the classic WoW guild I was in was buying gold to keep up with consumes, other blah blah blah. Yeah, I mean, I hate to have the same kind of rants over and over again, but if you wanted to play classic back, you know, in the heyday, if you wanted to play it on the same level that you play it, like I'm playing it on here, you had to buy gold. You just had to. You had to buy gold, or you had to run boosting services all through the day, every day, the whole week. That or buy gold. You couldn't play the game. Like, you couldn't play the game normally. The normal way of playing classic was to buy gold. Okay? I'm getting my charm. Didn't even get like a... Brings memories of Wowscape? Wowscape? What's that? Where can we gather to restart? I really need to ruin my summer body. Okay, if there's anything I've noticed here, it's we're a whole fucking bunch of junkies. Guys, like, imagine... This is what it's like. You know, like, the best friend in the friend group. Like, everyone loves this guy. Like, he was the core dude of the friend group. He just, like, and he just gets shot, and everyone goes like, all right, so where should we, like, who we're gonna replace him with? Like, we gotta mourn, okay? Give it a second. We have to be sad a little bit. I'm so fucking angry, man. I've not been this livid in a very long time. Hell yeah, prod. I love it. I love to see people, you know, not like freak out, but I love to hear and see people who are like passionate, like really passionate about stuff. There is a life, and there's a bunch of other games to play as well. On the MMO side of things, it's lacking outside of a few servers. Minecraft version of Turtle WoW. Yeah, if someone went, guys, we found a Minecraft WoW server, I would have been like, hell yeah, I'm playing that. Warmane Molten is still on since 2012, but it's Wrath of the Lich King patch. Yeah. Rip Turtle WoW was a real vibe. Well, it lasted. Yep. Welcome to the chat. Grim, welcome to the chat. These. Turtle WoW down for real? For real. I can't let myself socialize and make real friends again. I need another server. Hey, Jay! Hey, did you just drop in now, Jay? To be fair, there was a few people in my guild on Turtle that bought... No, don't tell me that! Don't shatter my perfect vision of this! So they didn't have to farm any gold for consumes, but it was definitely more of a hush thing. I just... Dude. Never ever playing Turtle WoW did I feel like I was not keeping up with the economy. That must have been like maybe they got it from like somewhere else. Like you could spend, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 hours maybe a week in Blashers, like in Dire Mall East, and you had enough gold to keep you through like a raid week, at least on Ambershire. There was just like, I never ever felt stressed. I never felt, oh dude, I gotta farm gold. Oh, I can't keep up with the expenses. Never ever did I feel like that. And I didn't play it. Sure, I've streamed, I've made videos, but dude, I maintained this while writing my master thesis. So like, you can have a normal life and play this game. And that was like the main draws. I never felt so relaxed playing at a high level. Cause like, okay, maybe I wasn't like top 10, but I was like top 20. I had some top 20 parses. I performed better on this server than I've done on any other server. So I was a pumper, but I played the game normally. I didn't, you know, I've maintained a girlfriend, I've maintained a job, I've maintained the university. So that's how it should be. And that's not like things being handed to me freely. I was still, you know, farming gold to buy consumes. I was still getting, you know, things that I needed to like put me over the edge, but it was never like unreasonable, and it was always something that everyone could do. Not everyone can run like a gold selling cartel boost in Marathon. Like, first of all, there's a huge skill cap to just do that consistently. Second of all, unless you're like operating in this like the system of all the Chinese or I don't know, Venezuelan gold farmer operations, like you would get doxxed or whatever. It was just crazy. Like, I can't believe that I put so much time into Classic. It's honestly such an unhealthy thing. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Indeed, sad moment for Turtle. Wow. Weird to download Epoch. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. I caught a single fish bot after leveling several characters to 60, and they got actioned within minutes. Yeah, dude. I saw one dude trying to sell like a boosting service. It wasn't even like a leveling boosting service. He was just trying to sell like, oh, I'll carry you through this so you can get your mount. That guy got banned immediately. They had in-game GMs that would respond within 5 minutes. Every time I had an issue in the game, I got an in-game message from a real person fixing my personal problem immediately. It's crazy. Like, and people tell me, dude, in the like it's 2026, you can't have in-game GMs. How many people have fond memories from vanilla WoW back in the day of GMs showing up, GMs helping, working as a GM? That was an integral part of the game. And now people tell me, nah, dude, that's just like unreasonable. You can't have that. What are you, fucking crazy? Paying people to like moderate a game? What are you, fucking Down syndrome? It's asinine. Yeah, it just dropped in. Rip Turtle was a very special server. Thank you for dropping in, Jay. Love to have you here. There was also some weirdness in Altreich Valley. Blah, blah, blah. Sure, yeah. I remember when I finished all of my exams, I had like 2 weeks of free time. I was so hyped to go back to raiding for a while with my guild. Yeah. Just that. Do you guys remember when you were like in school, and while you were in school, you were thinking like, oh dude, I can't wait to get home to play this game. Like that feeling. No other game had made me feel like that in such a long time except Turtle. Best 2 weeks I got so many laughs with those dudes. Wait. The classic block, maybe. Hey Matthias, welcome to the chat. There was a guilders raining on 3 to 4 charts with a heavy 9 to 5 kind of thing. Yeah, so those were people who were like sweaty, like hyper sweaty. Can you imagine the money you would have to spend to do a full rating schedule on 3 to 4 characters on Classic? That would be like, dude, it would have been fucking crazy. Does it mean Warmane is safe? I'm not gonna comment on anything like that, but I think everyone is in hot water. So like this isn't me. This stream is not about like this is the next hot turtles. This is the next private server. Everyone should go here. But I definitely feel you when you say that. Can my phone please wake up? Wake me up. The health of the comedy was what you had in classic, isn't it? No, it's not. That's like people underestimate how bad it was. They underestimate how good the Turtle WoW economy is, and they underestimate how. Come on! I'm trying to charge my goddamn phone. Please. Xanadu, holy shit, exactly like that. Those last months college was so hard, but I managed to ace those tests, and when I was done, I was so relieved and relaxed. The feeling, oh man, when I finished my master exam, I was like physically, yeah, I was like not physically ill, but the stress of writing and doing all the laboratory work for that, like I got what you would call like somatic symptoms from it. I can tell you, like my libido dropped to 0, which is like one of the first signs of getting burnt out. I got Atiesh and was one of the most famous players on Turtle WoW. Nord, rip. Hey guys, we got Black Atiesh. Love to see it. Jeeps! Aw, dude. It's a sad day. Maybe, I mean, come on, man. What's going on? I have to bring out the charger. Maybe I'll do better numbers when people aren't seeing my annoying face. Who knows? Or the camera for now. Dupe. Jeebs. Professionals actually made gold on Turtle WoW. I was able to do alchemy fishing, and my fishing friend would toss me or fish. We'd be splitting the gold we'd earn from sales. Yeah, just stuff like that, man. Dude, fucking professions in Classic. It was just like, maybe if you had Flask recipe, maybe you could make some passive gold, but that was about it. Right, I'm just trying to charge my phone here. I've gotten accused of having Botox and Brazilian butt lift. So we'll be back online too soon. And we could do it while leveling. Didn't feel pointless. Exactly. That's also. I've talked about this in like not just like now when things are getting shut down, but I've talked about it before. Just how well balanced Turtle was. It was just insanely well balanced. Like even when they added the weekly quests. The weekly quest that you could do, so you could do like dungeon crawling, or you could do CG and Carrot 10, or you could do like Molten Core. So maybe you didn't need anything from Molten Core, but it was worth doing Molten Core because you could do the weeklies and get some consumes. Even that somehow was balanced. It didn't crash the economy. It felt worth doing. You could still go into Dire Mall and farm like herbs, you know, it was whenever they added something, whenever something dropped, it just felt like the economy was always in balance. Things were affordable. Like it's not like things were free. You still had to play the game, you still had to farm gold, but you could do it like normally. You could do it as a normal person. And it felt meaningful, and it felt like you were making, like, doing something productive. It didn't feel hopeless. Like, it was literally hopeless farming gold to afford anything playing back on Classic. Some of the guilders are going to be running ESO, by the way. Yeah, Jeebs, can you give me, like, a TLDR, what you guys have been talking about in the guild chat? Because I've been just vibing here. Trying to cash in on the drama, you know. It was a breath of fresh air from what I grew up. Grew to expect from retail when I last played the game. I still liked the game, but the community was just a meta. We were so meta focused that. So what was okay? I didn't. That was a reply. Yeah, Professional was a joke in Classic. Absolutely. Ooh. Old good WoW was made by like 50 white guys and a few Asian guys. Yeah. And it was great because those guys were passionate and they had vision. The radio once played like Black Sabbath and Megadeth back to back and everyone on set was screaming the lyrics. That was so funny. Dude, I love to hear stuff like moments like that. Sign up in the Discord? What do you mean? Congrats on the subs? Oh, did we break 2K subs? Wait, I gotta check this. Let's... I'll take your word for it. We broke 2K subs, everyone. Thank you so much. I don't think we will break 2K subs on the day that Turtle WoW ends. Rates today and tomorrow are canceled, but we're running one back next week. Yeah, I saw that. I signed up for that. My kids will hear about my epic Turtle WoW adventures. Yeah. I mean, like, truly, I understand that this is just a video games, but one of my best friends, for example, like, truly, one of my best friends who lives in the UK, we met through Elysium and Lights Hope. We met on Elysium, like, the private server that went up after Nestarius. And we are, like, he's one of my closest friends. Like, once a year, I go to London, and he comes to Sweden. So, you know, it is, at some point, it's more than a game, right? Because you meet, you experience things that you remember. I can remember, like, fondly things from 10 years ago playing on those private servers. And you meet friends, and sometimes you meet friends that become, like, long-time IRL friends. Yeah. GG on 2K subs. Thank you, Boza. Errors, myself, and a few others are starting ESO, and we're all going back to official Classic Plus whenever that is. Okay. Right, I don't know about Classic Plus, but I'd be down to try ESO with you guys. And the only maybe is if I got to do with the guild. That's the only like lifeblood that keeps like my motivation up for this game, is to play within the community and the friends that I made. Wait, Jeeves, are we doing ESO? Drake's in the chat. What's up, Drake? Dude, it's your fucking dad announcing it. Hey, did I see Alexander? When will it shut down? It's already, oh, on the 15th, Alexander. Where are you planning to migrate to now that Terra is going? I don't know, man. I'm gonna take a while and think of what I'm gonna do. Obviously, I don't want like the channel. I'm not like the channel is not gonna go down. But this channel, like the traffic, everything, I might, we hit 2K subs, but it might just jump drastically down again. Once people realize that, you know, all the guides that I made, you know, are not relevant anymore. Whatever. We're gonna figure something out. I still love gaming, but it's more so, I wouldn't even say that I like love gaming as a concept, because I've only played like World of Warcraft, basically. I'm not a person who plays a bunch of different games. I basically played like Minecraft, I don't know, like DayZ. I played Reforger for a while. Other than that, it's just been like World of Warcraft. So I wouldn't even like consider myself a gamer, because I don't play games. Like, I don't play a lot of games. And it's very hard for me to get in or get passionate by a new game. I'm very like autistic like that. So we'll see. You know, I jokingly said I might pick up knitting, or I don't know, scale modeling, focusing on university. Maybe get back in the gym. That wouldn't hurt, you know. I wouldn't mind trying ESL. Congrats on 2K, bro. Big day. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Shutting down same day as TBC Anniversary Phase 2 release. Isn't that poetic? Drake, what is Ezo? Knitting live streams with GF perhaps? Oh hell yeah, now we're talking. Now we're cooking. Yeah, or like scale modeling streams. That'd be interesting. You guys like military vehicles, right? Isn't that what like gamers enjoy? Historic military vehicles, painting them and stuff. That'd be nice. Or knitting. Knitting would really be like a test of patience. I would call those streams like dopamine detox. Knitting stream, dopamine detox maxing. And it would just be minimal commentary and everyone is just watching me slowly knit scarf. What about Warhammer Minis? I could get into that. I mean, I already do. What do you call it? 1/35 scale tanks, World War II, like, you know, Tigers and Shermans and Churchills and all of that. I did that a lot for a while, but once I started the video chat, the YouTube channel and video editing, yada yada, that took over more. But I like Warhammer. If you're in the scale modding community, it has a lot of overlap with Warhammer, and I really think it's cool to like watch people paint Warhammers and miniatures. So I could definitely get into that. I've never understood like playing that though. I could definitely see myself doing that. Yeah, I've seen Eris playing EOS. What are you playing next? Honoris, welcome back. Long time no see. We don't know, man. We don't know. Might be another game. Might be knitting. I don't know. Video essays. Who knows? All right, can we get this thing up and running again? I'm gonna look into it right now. Man, I gotta have a look at the channel. Maybe take a look back at the Discord. Man, we were gonna do a tier list of like copy paste shit posts. We never got around to doing that. Release the code. I really want WoW servers with mods. That's my favorite part of WoW. I feel like a lot of people really underestimate. I feel like if Classic Plus drops, or if a lot of people now will go back to Blizzard, I think they're gonna get like a rude awakening. It's gonna be like a whiplash. You're so used to seeing people talking world chat. You're so used to seeing people out in the world just playing the game normally, and I feel like a lot of people just took that for granted. Like, this is just how it is. You know, this is a normal game. People are playing the game. What? That's normal, right? People are talking in world chat. That's normal. But once they drop back to Blizzard or whatever, and they see 250 mobs, 15 gold per run, discount if 5 runs per run, marathon, full run, levels, blah blah blah. They're just gonna be like, oh, this is all that the world chat is. No one is doing any dungeons. No one is leveling. Everyone is rank 14. Everything is meta. Everything is like meta game to the max. No, yeah, they don't know how good they have it. Zana send you a screenshot on Discord. Do I want to look at that now? Show me the BPL. Hey guys, come on now. I'm recharging my camera. Huge turtle train in Elwyn. It's safe. Okay, let's have a look at it. Well, oh. That's not okay. Well, is that on Ambershire? Look at this, guys. Jeeves, real pumper. Oh, Jeeves ran like the old school. I like this UI, man. You kept. I assume this is PFUI, but you went with the like the old school font of it. I like this. This is clean. Rate my UI. Definitely getting like a 8.8 for me. 8.8, maybe even a 9, like a 9.1 actually. 9.1.